Global business is no longer just about profits. Today, it is deeply connected with international politics, trade restrictions, sanction, technology control, and diplomatic relations. One government decision, it can completely change the future of a company. And that is exactly why today's announcement from Washington is being closely watched in India. Well, the United States has now officially removed 4 Indian companies from its sanction list related to the trade with Russia. Well, the companies including RRG Engineering Technologies, Lokesh Machine, Galaxy Bearing, and Shaurya Aeronautics. These firms had previously faced restriction over allegations involving export of technology and industrial equipments connected to Russia's military industrial sector. In fact, according to the U.S. Treasury Department, all 4 companies have now been removed from the sanction list, although no detailed explanation has been provided for the particular decision. Now, you know why this is so important? Because sanctions do much more than creating a headline like this one. In fact, when a company is placed under this sanction list, international banks, they become more cautious. Business partners do hesitate, global suppliers reconsider their contracts. In fact, financial transactions become much more complicated. Even companies that have done nothing wrong sometimes become reluctant to work with sanctioned firms because of compliance risk here. In fact, removal from the sanction list, therefore, it restores confidence. It allows companies to rebuild international partnership and expand business opportunities more easily here. Well, industry experts believe that this development, it could also encourage greater confidence among Indian exporters who are working with global market. In fact, it also reflects the complicated nature of today's global economy. Countries continue balancing diplomacy, national security, trade, strategic interest, and that too all at once. And for India, maintaining the strong economic relation with multiple global partners have become increasingly important. And every positive development that strengthens that particular position here. But yes, while Indian companies are receiving recognition through global business, Indian origin individuals, they are marking the headline for another remarkable reason. Well, Indians are not only building successful companies abroad, they're also becoming some of the America's most celebrated immigrants. That's right. 4 Indian Americans are making history. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine leaving your own country, starting a completely new life, working for decades, and one day being recognized among the people who helped shape an entire nation. Well, that is exactly what has happened to 4 remarkable Indian Americans. Well, the Carnegie Corporation of New York has named Nikesh Arora, Professor Mehzabeen, Dr. Sanjeev Chopra, and Reshma to its prestigious Great Immigrants, Great Americans list for 2026. Well, the honor recognizes naturalized U.S. citizens whose contribution have significantly strengthened America's society in fields ranging from business to medicine to science and education. Well, each of these names tells a different success story. Nikesh Arora has become one of the world's most respected technology leaders. Well, Professor Mehzareen, she has transformed the field of psychology through her groundbreaking research. Then Dr. Sanjeev Chopra, he has spent decades advancing medical education and healthcare. And at last, Reshma leads one of America's most important biotechnology companies here. Different professions, different journeys, one common connection here, and that is India.